Oh, look, I got her dress. She's so cute. All right, so today we're going to talk about Clarissa Shields, right? We're on our lunch break. So let's drink our water. Oh, look at my cute little vegan. Yeah, it's kind of lit. Okay, so anyway, so we're going to be talking about Clarissa Shields, right? She's back in the news for being a meanie. And it says right here that she was banned from MVP events after slapping Alicia. Okay, first of all, let's just look at the facts because you know me, I'm all about the facts, 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 facts. Alicia and Clarissa, they're not even in the same weight class, right? They're in two different weight classes, whatever. And the thing about it is I really feel like sometimes Clarissa Shields get a extremely bad rap because you know of all the stuff that she's had in the past, and they might look at her like because Alicia is actually a featherweight, right? She is a goat in her own way, right? And then Clarissa, she's a goat in her own way, right? And so you got these two people, and I'm probably thinking about like their egos is in there. Hey, Chakra. Thank you for the like. I appreciate you. So, did you hear about the new thing with Clarissa Shields? Hey, Young Rays, how you doing? So the thing about it is, what do you think? Like, do you think that she's getting a very bad rap? Is she a meanie or is she misunderstood? That is what I really, really want to know. You heard about it? I know, and the thing about it is, you know, news can be very misleading, one, right? Because, you know, they said she slapped. So when you think about slap, you think about a slap, right? But was it really that? Was it, I think, is the media making it more than what it is for salacious commentary? Peace Queen. Thank you, Chakra. I appreciate you. I really want to, I feel like, and you know what, in a way, I kind of can relate with Clarissa Shields in a way because I really feel like she's being misunderstood, you know. And the thing about it is, once somebody damages your reputation, it damages your reputation, and no matter what you do, you're going to be looked at in the eyes in a certain kind of way. So what do you think that she can do to like fix this kind of thing, or to like turn it around kind of thing? Because I mean, it wasn't as salacious as people think it was. Most call was talking heck a mess. I think she's misunderstood, but at the same time, she's responsible for her actions. However, I support Shields. All right, that's what's up, Young. Why aren't you? My goodness. All right. You know what? I agree with that because I feel like, you know what? I think when you get to a certain status in life, you know, you want to kind of pop your stuff. I'm not gonna say the word, but you want to pop your collar. You want to like boom it, but people look at it like, oh, you're being cocky. What's wrong with being cocky? If you can stand up for it, I mean, there's a lot of people out here that will talk heck a mess, right? But are they fighting her? Are they fighting her? And I really feel like she's been through a lot. Look how cute she is. You know what I'm saying? She was very, look, she had her little medal. She was very proud of her medal, right? And when she was back then, it was fine. But then as she started to like get into herself, and it's like, why do she have to be the person to be like, oh, let me humble myself. Let me what is it? Sit up here and just dim my light. Let her shine. Let her shine. Um, Young said, because she is responsible for behavior. Yes, I understand. She's confident and has been through a lot. Right. And you know what? In a way, I kind of see what you're saying. You have to be responsible, right? Because, oh, you know what? There's this saying from a long time ago, with great power comes great responsibility. You guys heard that before. Remember, I think it was on Spider-Man. I think it was on Spider-Man, but it's true. So it's like you have to kind of like once you get to a certain status, it's like you have to watch what you say, watch what you do. See what you mean, though. Yes, 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 yes. Because I mean, think about it. If you out in public, right, and somebody is like talking heck and mess, and they put their finger in your face, all she did was slap it out. I mean, what's wrong with that? But they consider that assault. Uncle Ben quote, yes. Right, Uncle Ben. You guys hit the like button on your way in. Hey, just Andrea. Clarissa Shields is not understood person. I believe she's a mean girl. Ooh, okay, okay. We're getting a little balance up in here. I hope you're feeling better, love. I hope you're feeling better. But yes, a lot of people consider her a meanie, right? Because she does have power and she can, like, kind of come across like, I'm that person, whatever kind of thing. Young says, same people on the way up, you, I guess, same ones on the way down. Facts. You can't get too. Oh my goodness, you are so right about that. There's people out here that will tear you down, but don't realize they're tearing themselves down because their character is going to show. When you sit up here, when you bash people, when you tear people down, it's showing who you are. Um, Young said, "Just Andrea, I see what you mean, though." Yes. It's true because I mean it has to be it has to be kind of a balance, right? I mean, I feel like if she would accept responsibility of it, it would be very, very different. Also, she can be her own worst enemy too. Yes, Young, it's true. And I feel like she is putting herself in really bad lights. You know what I'm saying? It takes a strong person to walk away. It takes a strong person to sit there and be silent. Believe me, there's so many times people have said things about me, and I wanted to be like, that's not true. This is what's going on. But then it's just like, no. I think sometimes when you have restraint, that shows more power. So like Clarissa Shields, she doesn't have to sit here and try to defend herself. She doesn't have to continue to fight the win. Like she fighting to win. Oh, hi, Trisha. I'm a Trisha. You know what, Trisha? I keep calling you Trisha because I have a friend named Trisha, and I need to call her. But Trisha, how you doing? How you doing? I'm gonna reach out to you. I'm gonna reach out to you on Discord too, just to let you know. So look for that. Young said also she can be her own worst enemy too. Oh, I'm sorry, I read that already. Young said, I'm sorry. Young says, I like her, but also I gotta keep it real too. Yeah. And sometimes the people I mean, everybody messes up. Everybody messes up. But the one thing about messing up, you can always learn from it and come back and have redemption from it. Hey, the remix. Welcome in. Welcome in. Just Andre said, I think she has insecurities. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, for sure. And the remix says, hi, Trisha. And Young agrees with you and says facts. The remix says peace and blessings, Cream. Peace and blessings, the remix. Ah, you so sweet. Young said just Andrea facts. And I feel like I don't know. Do you think she can turn it around? Do you think that Clarissa Shields can turn her image around? Is anybody above the point where they just so messed up they can't turn themselves around? Look at Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart been through some scandals. He cheated on his wife. They filmed him in a hotel room. He was in an accident where I don't know what happened in that accident. Remember that big old gigantic accident? He been through some stuff. Now look at him. He's getting roasted on Netflix. So I mean, I guess people can change it around, except for probably Diddy, but Diddy can't. Um, Hey, Trisha says, hey, everybody. Young said I'm balanced perspective. Yeah, and I try to be that way too. Hey, welcome in, Pat. Pat says hello to everyone. Just Andrea says she doesn't like pretty women. You don't think she like pretty women? I mean, look at her circle. Do she have a circle? Do she have a circle of people that surrounds her? Because then, if you look at her circle, that will show you right there. But I don't really see her having any friends for real, for real. Young says she changed, but she changed, but herself needs to make that um realization. Realization. Dee Dee said, "Hey, welcome in, Dee Dee." Dee Dee said, "How would she know what she like? How would she know what she like?" What do you mean, Dee Dee? What do you mean by that? And you know what? I'm sorry, Young. I messed up your question. Andrea says she needs a new team because you act like a bully. Right, right. And the thing about it, when that lady put her finger in her face, she shouldn't have slapped it, right? If anything, it will make her look like the bigger person if she was just to stand back. But I feel like what Andrea does have something when she says that she has insecurities, because only an insecure person will respond to that kind of stuff. Oh, the remix says, "Hi, Andrea." Young said, "I mean, she can change, but needs the realization on herself." Yes. And she needs, like Andrea said, she needs people in her corner to help her. You know what? She actually needs to look at my shadow work that's coming soon. I bet you I can help her a lot. Dee Dee says she said that she doesn't like pretty women. How would she know that? Oh. Just Andrea. Dee Dee said she doesn't like. Is it because like how she responds to people? Young says true. Young says at Just Andrea true. Just Andrea said no. You can tell she don't like pretty women. Why? Because she don't be around pretty women? I don't know. Dee Dee said but that is the theatrics of boxing. That is how they build interest for fights. Exactly. So you have to think like how much is actually like like clout, and how much is actually how she really feels inside, kind of thing. Because I was looking at Alicia. Actually, Alicia low key looked like your daughter. She kind of like low key looked like your daughter. I don't know if you've seen her before. Um, Andrea said you could tell by her behavior. And then Young said true. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's just like it's so many different things to go around, and sometimes you have to be. Sometimes that's your role, because like the way that people act in front of the camera compared to how they act outside is like two different things. Is like day and night. Um, let's see. Dee Dee said, "Really? Do you pick your friends by the way they look?" Oh, Jess Andrea, do you only pick pretty people in your life? Young said it's internalized. Well, I guess it all depends as well, too. It's like, what is she going through? I mean, if you knew about her life, it would show you. Hey, Christy, welcome in. She said, "Hey, Kelly, at work, just wanted to say love you." Oh, I love you back. Oh, have a great day at work today. Um, we're just talking about Clarissa Shield. Is she a bully or is she misunderstood? Which is really sad. But I think she just made this reputation for herself. Dee Dee says, "I am a man, and do women pick up friends by the way they look to them?" Well, you know what? I don't. But see, this is a thing, Dee Dee, and I just want to say this to you. Sometimes it's not about how they physically look, but about how they act, right? You can have someone who you love, I mean, who has this really great personality, really great energy. And so it all depends. Because when people say ugly, it's not necessarily how they physically look, but how they act. Because you can have somebody like drop dead gorgeous, but if their attitude is ugly, they're ugly. And Chrissy said misunderstood, and Young said, "I see both sides of the argument." Exactly. Hey, what's up, Ant? Ant said, preach. That's right, Sham. Just Andrea said, let me tell you something. She always copying off Papoose wife trying to dress like her. Oh yeah, so I can see how she's saying that. Chakra says too much is giving, much is expected. You have to take a good and the bad. You have to achieve acclimates, negative two and positive, all that promo. Never let haters troll control you. The narrative, emotion, strategies. Facts. Facts, Chakra. Young said, good point. Thank you. What is that? Toby? Greetings, Miss Green Vegan. Greetings, Toby. Young said, and welcome in. Young said, good point. Toby says, don't tell me about Clarissa Shields. What? Did I pick a point, Toby? Did I pick a point? Story. Oh, because of the story. Oh, yeah. You seen that? Chrissy says, intimidation is the best for. Oh, not intimidation. Um, Dang, what's that word? My brain is not functioning right now. But when you copy somebody is the best form of flattery. Yes. Just Andrea, I guess her obsession is her downfall too. Well, I don't even know why. It says to be to Tibito. Tibito is Tibito. Am I saying your name right? I'm so sorry. Is Tibito? Tibito. You're gonna have to give me a nickname, kind of thing. Just Andrea said, yeah, she looks like my daughter. Yeah, she do look like your daughter. And my daughter is very beautiful. Just because of that the daughter is beautiful, I'm beautiful too. And I'm not insecure women, and my friends are bred for too. Dee Dee said, yes, I agree, but I was curious because they don't say ugly, she say pretty, and I think that was referring to where you look. Hey, Ralph, welcome in, Ralph. Ralph said, is this a natural channel? I see that, girl, oh, you think she, that's not nice to say, Ralph. Um, yes. Okay. My mind is not it's not doing it. Hey, Ann said at this point I'm not mad at her. People attack at this woman from the beginning of her career, and they mad that she is every right to show her butt. She has earned it. Oh, I'm gonna say I'm a team on blah blah. Ooh, sorry about that. That was crazy. Hey Prince, welcome in, Prince. Tobito said, well, you see, Miss Green, I have subscribed to you since I first saw you and Trisha Nicole's live. Thank you. I appreciate Tobito. Tobito. Okay, hey Tobito, thank you so much. Chandra said, no, I don't pick my friends because of the way they look, because they're beautiful inside and out at that point. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And it's true. Like sometimes you can't go off a physical look. It's more of how they are in the inside. Riz says you and Andrea are making valid points. Thank you. Hey Jerry, good afternoon. Jerry, how are you? I am doing good. Dee Dee says, well, there are a lot of great women fighters today, but to be honest, a woman has to make a presence outside the ring. I think the image helps. The gruff image helps her stay or stay popular. Nadre says, I carry myself. I know I'm fine inside. Young said, that's why I can see both sides because she is very complex. Yes, very complex. And then Young says, Andrea. And then Aunt is laughing. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I'm keeping up, everybody. Andrea says, if you was the best in the world, let us block and speak from that in the shenanigans she's doing. And then Young says, good point, Andrea. And Tobito said, well, you're hilarious, ma'am. Oh, and then Sweetheart, hey, welcome in, Sweetheart. Hola, Vila. I'm Hola, Viga, and chat. Vila, chat. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I need to, for a second, I need to get this out. Just Andrea said, if she was the best boxer in the world, let her boxing speak for that, not her shenanigans. And then that's she's doing messed, oh, that, and not the shenanigans that she's doing messing with a married man. Oh yeah, you gotta forget about remember that Dee Dee who sings he don't want to get a divorce from his wife. What? Oh my goodness. Did you forget that, Dee Dee? Dee Dee said, I think that's her fighting skills made her popular, but her image keeps her relevant. Okay. And then Sweetheart says, hi, Antonio. Okay. Um, Hey, what's up, the kid? Hey, Auntie Vegan, it's the kid himself. I know you're the kid. You guys hit the like button. Okay, so we're talking about I am so sorry. Now I'm all caught up. I'm all caught up because I had an interruption, and it was very very loud. To be Toby Toe said, "Oh, Papoose is still married." Yes, he's still married. And he said, "Damn, that's messy. It's super messy." And then Aunt said, "Sweetheart, how you been?" Who sweetheart you talking about, Aunt? Sweetheart. Oh, this sweetheart Miguel, the boy. And that's how you doing, sweetheart. Okay, let me see something. I really feel like everybody has really, really great points, right? Because, one, it's like she does have this reputation, right? But it is keeping her in the spotlight, right? And what did Kanye say? Kanye say any kind of publicity is good publicity. But I don't know. For me personally, I just don't want to just put any and everything out there. You know what I'm saying? I want to, put certain stuff out there. But she puts everything out there. But it might just be an act. Dee Dee says, yes, but the man she is seeing isn't hiding her relationship. I don't think that he is with his wife when he started dating Clarissa. Well, there was supposedly some infidelity with both of them, kind of thing. So I don't know. It's kind of like who said it was messy? Who said it was messy? Tobito said it was messy, and it is super messy. And said, y'all acting like divorce happens overnight. I watch married people no, but let me tell you something. And she said that she and Papoose have been dating for it's coming on 2 years. It only takes 6 months for a divorce. It depends on where you at. And you can get divorced even quicker than that. Hey, Sassy. Hello, hello, hello. So do you think Clarissa Shields is um mean, a meanie, or misunderstood? That is the question of the day, kind of thing. Um, Sweetheart. And not good, but God got me. How have you been? Got your motorcycle out and riding without me. Without us. You out there riding motorcycle, you ain't taking us. What's up with that? What's up with that? Just Andre said the Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant rules. If you know you're the best and everybody knows you're the best, you ain't got everybody you're the best. I guess you ain't gotta show everybody you're the best. It's facts, right? Like you should be. You're right. I agree with that. Like you don't have to show people. You don't have to tell people you're the best. You show them you're the best. And when you have to, keep putting yourself out there like that, then that's a problem. Who are you trying to convince? Sweetheart says, "Hi, Sassy. Hola, bonita. Where's my ice cream? Please try." Thank you. Anthony was saying they look delicious. Oh, you guys are so cute. Sassy says, "Hola, sweetheart." Just Andre is laughing. Facts though. Sassy said, "Come get some, sweetheart." Oh, Sassy giving out ice cream. Can I get some vegan ice cream? Jerry says, "How you doing today?" Today is a really great day. Thank you for repeating that. I know the thing was going off. It was blasting kind of thing. Young says, "Hey, Sassy." Sassy says, "Hi, Jerry." Jerry says, "Hi, Sassy." Sassy says, "Hi, Young." Young it says, "True." Summer's in the house. Hey, Summer Love. Summer Love said, "Grew up 30 minutes away from here, and that girl is a warrior. No one cared when she was winning gold medals as the first black boxer. When she survived SA and broke records, people love, hate, negativity." Ooh, Summer Love. Are you a part of this channel? Have you subscribed to the channel, Summer Love, and hit the like button? Because I think we need a balance. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people that don't like her, there's people that like her. But you know what? We forget about that. People forget about that. People are so easy to forget about who you was and where you was from the beginning, right? They only look at where you was at. And when you can only, because all the people that she helped come up, all the people that she represented in the past, where are they at? They should be standing up for her, but where are they? She's all by herself. We got to look at that. We got to help her. Young says, "Sassy, I'm doing well as far." Summer Love says, "Stuff and gossip. It's our own people. It's crazy. It is crazy." Sassy said, "Young, that's good." And says, "Sweetheart, same. Hope I pray. God fixes everything. Solution." Ain't that true? Ain't that true? He said, "I've been Raleigh." Sweetheart says, "Sassy, oh, thank you." Dee Dee says, "Yes, but Clarissa is in the male dominant sport, boxing. Alone wouldn't make her the star that she is today. Her image helps her make money." Oh, so what Dee Dee is saying is that, you know, this is a sport that she kind of have to put it out there regardless if it's good or bad because nobody will be checking for her. Is that what you're saying? And says hi to Sassy. Sassy says hi to Aunt Aunt. And Sassy says hi to Sweetheart. Sassy said, "Green, you are right." Summer Love says, "That girl come so far and defeated so many odds, and she is a survivor. And I hate that people only talk about her and when her accomplishments." You know what? In this Summer, you need to be in her corner. She need people like you, and I'm not even trying to cap. Like she need people like you because she need people like me too. Because I feel like if you lift somebody up, right, they don't have to. They fall with negativity. I mean, they will fall with negativity, right? And I know that there are people out here that brainwashes people and keep them dark, keep them small, keep them dim, right? But then when you got people who shine and who lift you up and stuff, like Andrea said, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, those are, you don't have to, just like what is Muhammad Ali's daughter name? That's what I need. And says, as someone who plays sports, if you can walk and walk the talk and talk, the people who typically hate are the people who could never be. I know I read that crazy, but I get it. Didi said that's exactly what I'm saying. Just Andrea said he not getting a divorce no time soon. Sweetheart. Sweetheart says, and thanks so much. Let's see. Ann says, welcome, keep your head up. Yes, let's all keep our head up. And says exactly. Just Andrea said, what does she want to be, a boxer or a content creator? Because that is what I'm thinking. She wants to be now with all the shenanigans that she's doing. That's true, Andrea. In summer, that's what I'm saying. She need people like you, because it's like you got to get out of the game. Like, I know there's times where it's like, oh, I would just rather be on the couch and just watch Netflix all day. But it's like, I gotta work. You gotta work. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying. Didi says, I look at people who don't behave as a couple and they rely on each other to live. They are already divorced. They simply officially have ended their marriage. That's so sad, Dee Dee. That is sad, because I feel like you should be with that person because you want to, not because you need to be with them. Summer says, my 10-year-old niece is in the hospital sick, and my sister reached out as a fan of Clarissa, FaceTimed her, and checked on her through that time. No one else sees that stuff. Oh my God, my heart is so filled right now, because you're right. Like, nobody, and see, she, like I said, Summer, the way the way she is, on, like in public, and the way she is outside, may be two different kind of ways, but we need to see that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We need to see the stuff that she is doing to, like, behind the scenes, because that is a beautiful story and no one would ever know. See, and the reason why I show this picture, like, people think, oh, Kelly, you trying to be salty. No, it's like this was her beginning, and I feel like we forget about the humble's beginnings. You know what I'm saying? She's happy, she has her gold medal, you know what I'm saying? And it's like people forget about that time when you just starting off and you just, like, just grateful. Ali, yeah, Layla Ali, thank you, Pat. People look at her, right, and because her dad is who she, I think she kind of low-key get a pass. You know what I'm saying? But who does Clarissa Shield have in her circle? It's true. Hey, Killer, what's going on? Image is definitely everything as far as female sports wise, just like basketball, and the more controversy, the more interest. Oh, so you and a lot of other people feel the same way. That's okay. Ann said, just Andrea, that's what makes their money for their promotion. Oh, so you saying, like, we can't really take that personal, because they trying to keep themselves in the spotlight, kind of thing. So any little thing. But you know what? I low-key feel like people really are interested in Clarissa Shields, for real, for real. Like, she didn't even have to act out. Like, they can actually, they would still accept her even if she wasn't doing all the shenanigans, as just Andrea says. Just Andrea says, well, if she is so nice in that she did that, God blessed him, and that God blessed him. But we're tired of seeing the shenanigans, and you're doing the math. And I see what just Andrea is saying, because it's like you only see the negativity. Summer, love, if I'm lying, I'm flying. You only see the negative. You never see all the good stuff. And said the divorce is probably taking longer due to cheating and who gets what. I don't think. I mean, they both making their money. I don't think they really need to, like, do too much from that. Just Andrea says she act like she ain't humble no more. How you started is how you end. Mm, I mean, when you come from humble beginnings and stuff, and you come from a lot of trauma, I mean, it's just more expected why you act the way you act. Just Andrea says she was fine against Layla Ali for no reason. Make that make sense. She was fine against. Do you? I think Layla Ali is out of her weight class. You think she? I don't think she. But you know what? She probably respect her. You know what I'm saying? She probably respects her because she was one of the first, female like boxers, so and she like represents us and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know, maybe another thing is too is like, is it a, is you a hero or a villain kind of thing? It says that's what Andrea said, that's why you can tell that girl all is always fighting against everything. She feels like she hasn't got her just due. I'm telling you. You know what? And I feel like maybe she should change. Like when Summer Love shared the story about her, like reaching out to this her sick niece in the hospital. Like we don't hear stories like that. And you said it right. You hit the nail right on the head when you talked about having a team of people that's going to promote you, kind of thing. Hey, Divine. Is Clarissa to openly brag about being with a married man, irrespective of how things end? Pap sees her as an opportunity. He doesn't lavish her with the same love and attention as Remy. Oh, Divine Empress. You know what? A lot of people are saying that. A lot of people are saying that. He's just using her for like clout. And says social media wasn't as big as today. Some people fail to realize that and don't know the business side of promotion. And she is drawing in publicity trying to fight Layla. Oh, I didn't know that. Did she want to fight Layla? Does she want to fight Layla? But see, let me tell you something about Layla Ali. I think she's classy. I don't think Layla Ali would be the one like talking smack in her face and putting her finger. She don't seem that kind of person. So you want to match your energy. Just Andrea said, like I said, a whole team, a public team will protect her brain. That's why I said she needs some people in her team that knows what the H they're doing and not the shenanigans. I think that's facts. Didi says she will has a very strong personality. She has a lot of pride. Sometimes her pride might get her negativity right. Hey, what's up, Ricky for B? What's going on? Welcome in. Hey, Fluffy Diva, how are you? And congratulations, Fluffy Diva. Congratulations. Ricky says hi, everybody, and says you guys hit that like button on your way in. And says, listen, she doing something right. She got the money and she got the mail. Fluffy says hello to the chat. Hey, Red Room, how are you? Do you think that Clarissa is a meanie or misunderstood? That is today's question. Didi said, I don't look him as a married man. I look at him as a man who simply hasn't divorced yet. What? And said plus the bells. Ooh, she got so many bells. That's true. Red says, I'm calling YT on you. Don't you call YT on me. Summer Love says, did y'all see her movie about her life? Yes. Summer Love, I seen the movie about her life, and it made me have a whole different perspective of her. She been through a lot. And you know what? It's a lot of people that gone through the same thing she has, and they end up on drugs. They end up, doing some strange things for some change. And so yes, I totally, I respect her. Fluffy says, hey, sassy. Just Andre said, Layla Ali did respect her, but Clarissa was calling her out. What? I didn't know that. See, I got to put that in my notes next time. Red says 20th like. Thank you. I appreciate that. Fluffy says Red Room TV. Oh, hi. And said, yep, she wanted to fight. Oh, she wanted to. Hey, Barry. Blessings, dear friend. Thumbs up done. Thank you, Barry. I appreciate you. The Divine Feminine. Empress said, Pap is a Pisces like my ex. I'm a gem like Remy. Same ish happened in me. Chicks trying to brag in my face while he was crying, sitting outside my house, telling me I'm the one he's sorry. Dang, that's crazy. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. The Divine Empress, that's how men be. That's how they are. No shade. Mary, you married with Liz. So, tell Liz I said hi. And Red, you also married. So this doesn't have anything to do with you. I'm not quite sure of everybody else. But let me tell you something. Men, they sit up here and they be blah, 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 blah on the internet. But behind closed doors, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Rob Lowe. Hi, Rob Lowe. He said, hello, my black sister from a other mother. Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Red says, congratulations for what? Congratulations? What you mean? For just being a baddie. How about that? Fluffy Deep said, Uncle B. Red is looking and taking notes. Hey, Elliot, how are you? This is Layla is too old now to fight Clarissa. Alyssa always talking smack about her, and that's why she slapped her. Clarissa should have done that though. Shouldn't have done it though. See, Elliot, I'm not quite sure because when I read the whole article, it didn't seem like it was as, it just seemed like, she was like, la, 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 and she put her finger in her face and she slapped it out. But it's like, you can't even do that. Hey, Wellness. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Barry said, fluffy blessings, my family. Didi said, well, let's be honest. I don't think Layla has a chance of beating Clarissa Shields, but it wouldn't have been a money maker if they could done that. Let me tell you something. Mike Tyson just fought Paul. I always want to call him Paul Wall, but like Paul, dude, whatever. It's like money is money. I would watch the fight. Divine Empress says women of that class don't openly date men. They are legally married. It's absolutely classless. I agree 1,000%. Just Andre says, and I agree with you. Barry says, Red's room blessing my brother, and says, all was created in God's image, but if we walked around being who other people wanted us to be, we wouldn't be authentic. Facts. I like that. I really do like that. Toby Toe said, I'm hella misunderstood. Right. Just Andre said, he doesn't show her to love that. He showed his wife. Okay, I see what you're saying. You can tell if someone loves you the way you talk about Clarissa. It makes me cringe. It makes me feel bad. Right, because it doesn't seem like he loved her. And that's sad. Like, I wish, like, the world sees that. But, like, Clarissa, she's in love. Summer Love says, she's so misunderstood. I'm 30 minutes away from Flint. She's always giving back, training girls and boys in the gym, donating food. I can literally go up on the relationship with her. Well, we need that light. We really do need that light. We need to see that other side of her because people just going to keep tearing her down and tearing her down and tearing her down. Big Light said, no, she disrespected the woman, Allie's the great. Okay. Summer said, she's so humble and good to everyone here and asked for pictures for literally anything. Aww. To Toby, so and that, you know what, Summer is like, why isn't that being put out? But you know what, it's just like anything else. People don't want the good, they want the drama kind of thing. Toby Toe said, oh, you calling us men sweet. Who said that? Didi said, Divine Empress. Really, people sometimes stay in divorce for decades. Legally, married just is a formality. No, you should just go ahead and get the paperwork done. Barry said, in the house, the men have no talk, Kelly. In the house, men have no talk. Kelly, what you mean they do? Just Andrea said, yes, she's a mean girl and a bully. That's how you feel, really feel, Andrea. And said, that's what we say about women. One thing men can do is quiet, women can't. Oh, wait a minute. How did this come into a woman bashing thing? Hey, Miss Dee Dee, she was wrong. Who was wrong, Miss Dee Dee? Did you hit a like button on your way in? I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. Just Andrea said, yes, I seen her live. I seen her live movie, and I have sympathy, empathy, and I love the movie. Remember, that's Hollywood. Oh, you don't think that was true? Summer Love said, thank you, Elliot. She defends Alice when she got suspended for illegal use of band. Oh, she defended her and she did that to her? You know what? It might be like Ann said and Dee Dee said, it might just be all what Ann said, that was scripted fight. It wasn't real at all. Okay, I was just about to say that. Like, it wasn't real, it was fake. Um, Divine said, it isn't about just paperwork, it's about the class and assets. If you're fine legally being a mistress, that's fine for you. It's not respected. I know, who wants to be a side chick? Hey, Sharice. Sharice said, hi, welcome in. You guys hit that like button. Dee Dee says she isn't a mistress of any sense of the word. He doesn't live with the woman and he hasn't been divorced. Thanks. Red said, driving and listening, Kelly. Oh, thank you, Red. I appreciate you. Hey, James. James Money, welcome in. Welcome in. Did you hit the like button on your way in? Toby Toe said, loom, my bad. I just saw the clock. It's Queen. Queen is here? Sharice says, I am new. Oh, welcome in, Sharice. Well, if you're new here, you are welcome. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you. And said, we don't lay in the bed, neither live in the household. So what do we really know? Oh, that's true. What's up, OG Kicks? Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Did you hit that like button on your way in, OG? Didi said, if you date a person who hasn't divorced but doesn't live and deal with the legal wife, that doesn't make you a mistress. That isn't even legally adultery. Really? No, there's some moral stuff to that too. Summer Love says she defended Alice and they were cool, and then Alice won her fight against Michaela and started saying she would beat Clarissa and she is best for talking crazy. You know what? And I think like they were saying, I think she's just doing that for clout. Like she like Summer, she's trying to get clout off Clarissa Shields, and Clarissa Shields is a crash out, so it doesn't take much to set her off. You know what I'm saying? And said, not bashing earlier, you said men be on here talking and behind closed doors quiet. Don't No, I was just saying, I wasn't saying it like that. I was just saying, like, you know, like you have an image. Oh, I did say that. Okay, so what I'm saying is, like, sometimes men, they try to make it seem like they, like, you know, oh, yeah, yeah, right? And then, you know, then, like, behind these scenes, they be like, you good? Don't take what I'm saying personal. I just have to have this image. I got a lot of people, but me and you, we good and stuff. How you doing? All right then, baby. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If I'm lying, I'm frying. I'm flying. Lewis. Hey, Lewis. Welcome in. Lewis says, follow me, everybody. Jimmy's here. Jimmy says, hello, Queen. Stay blessed always. Thank you, Jimmy. Hey, Lala. What's going on? Lala says she is definitely a crash out. And I feel like they take advantage of that, you know, but a lot of it is like she feel like she have to defend herself. She needs to take my shadow course. I'm going to start doing these shadow videos. Maybe I'll send some to Clarissa Shields because I feel like that shadow worker really helped her. Because I mean, like this is what I see. I see Clarissa Shield when she was younger. I think about that little girl that was in that movie and the stuff that she went through. So the stuff I see now, it just don't really affect me for real, for real. And said, Louis Street, that's kind of rude of you to ask the host before popping and promoting your channel. And you're so funny. Lala says, hey, and just Andre says, I'd rather hear the good things about her and not the bad because it's a turn off for me and sick of seeing her. Right. No, I see what you're saying because you're like, all you hear and see is negative stuff. Pat said, that is real life. Smack in the face to God to be menacing around with another woman's husband, vice versa. It's immoral and nasty. Ooh, tell us how you really feel. Pat, tell us how you really feel. Lala says, hi, Andrea. And says, hi, Lala. And then it's all what? It's all hearts. And says on his heart. Pat said, there is no excuse for adultery, period. Period. Lala said, people that don't think they have a problem don't do shadow work. People that don't think they have a problem don't shadow work. But you know what? Sometimes I feel like if you understand it, because it's just not about shadow work it's so deep. It's so deep. I have to get into it I have to get into it in the videos, but you're gonna see like the videos that I come out with. And it worked because it worked for me and it worked for a lot of other people, and I'm gonna have help, so it's gonna be fire. Divine Feminine says, I broke up with my ex years ago. He is moving and called me crying to give me the new address, and I asked me to please be friends and said no one would see me next lifetime. You know what? Be strong. Be strong, Empress. Don't fall for the hokey doke. It's a reason why it's your ex. Just Andre said, I don't think everyone in the movie is true. Remember this Hollywood. They have to sell the movie in the audience. I definitely understood that. Oh, so you feel like it's the movie is just like they put extra on the movie to make it seem, so you get sympathy and empathy. That's crazy work. And said, we have to stop listening to the media and finding the good things we like about people because we know nothing about these people in real life. That's facts. And then Summer came along and gave her perspective. And it was a real perspective that we wouldn't see. We didn't even see that. You know what I'm saying? Like all the good things that she does, like for her town, and all the donations, and giving her time. Time is the most important thing to me. Time is the most important thing to me. Didi said, why, Divine Empress, do you have to hate for him? Well, Didi, to just to keep it like a bean and stuff, right? You have to think, we don't know, just like Aunt said, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, right? So we don't know what that Empress had to deal with when she was like dealing with her ex. Divine says, sis, I'm not dumb. No means no. I don't want that man. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Didi says, dating a person who doesn't live and act as a spouse legally isn't adultery. If you ever have been divorced, then the judge will tell you that. Just Andrea said, I'm only going on what I see and what I hear. Didi said, I am Divine Empress. I am Divine Empress. Yeah, I figure like, don't go back. I mean, I understand they go, it was a movie. It's called, the second time around. It's better than the first time. I don't know the song, but you know the song, and it's like I don't know about that. I don't feel like you should go back. I feel like you should. It's a reason. Like if something happened, cut your losses and pew. Keep going because it never works. It never works. Hey Jermaine. Jermaine says, I feel like she is doing too much and now she's banned. That's what you get when you act like you too tough. But the reason why I said is she mean or is she a meanie or misunderstood? Because she says the lady was all in her face talking heck a mess and she was like defending herself. So it's like you have to think like can she defend herself or should she just have walked away? It's almost like what are you going to do when people go low, you go high, that kind of thing. So Jermaine, that is something to look at and welcome in. I hope you hit the like button on your way in. Divine said, Dee Dee, I was speaking to the host. Absolutely never. He can dream about it. I've moved on. He should as well. But you know what? Let me tell you something, Divine. Sometimes when you do something and you lose somebody, and you be like, dang, I lost that. So it's like you can sit there and abuse somebody, not necessarily like physically, but verbally you can abuse somebody, mentally you can abuse somebody. And then once they're gone, you realize, damn, I really messed up. And so what do? Do you go back or do you just keep going forward? And let me tell you something. When the door closes, another one will open every single time. Facts. Pat said, Dee Dee, the real judge is God. No one cares about man rules that can be and are changed. Oh, Dee Dee said, I am a man. Lala said, regardless of Papoose knowledge, he's still professional and unladylike. Regardless of Papoose or knowledge, she is still unprofessional and unladylike. We talked about that, Lala. She needed a good team on her side because she is, she has this thing about, people are looking at her in a negative light. Lala said, thank God for discernment. Facts. Just Andrea said, the woman is a pretty woman and she got the woman is a pretty woman and she got mouth. She's talking as and definitely Clarissa Shield is gonna crash out and that woman got nice endorsements too. Oh, so you thinking there may be some jealousy going on? Didi said, Pat, we are talking about legalities. Legalities. I am not religious, but I have been divorced. Red's looking and taking notes. Jermaine said, I feel like it's okay to defend yourself and your point across, but putting your hands on someone that's too much. Yes, I agree. Like you should never put your hands on anyone. If anyone feel like you have to put their hands, you definitely have to walk away. And believe me, there's been some times where I want to, but it's like, no, you can't do that. Divine says, I don't take disrespect. I have a father that loved me. Many men are used to women who have issues I don't have. My cut off game is epic. Ah, that's my shop. You know what? This has been a really great lunch. I loved everybody that came in. I hope you guys hit the like button. I hope you subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna go before I leave. I always say who was here. So I just want to say thank you to Sassy and Trisha and Red Room TV and Sweetheart and Jerry and Young Riza and Fluffy Diva and Dee Dee and Divine Empress and Barry and Toby Toe and Summer Love and Christy and Chakra and Lala and the Remix and Ant and Ricky 4B and just Andrea and Jermaine and Pat and Sharice and Big Light and Rob Lowe and Wellness Life with Tarasha and Lewis and OG and Prince and Killa and the Kid and the Remix and Jimmy Cole and Elliot and Ralph and Miss Dee Dee and James Money. Woo, that was a lot. Oh, and BDB, DBD. Yes. Oh my goodness, I have to drink something real quick. That was a that was a lot. Wait just a second. Oh, thank you. DBD, welcome in, welcome in. How you feeling? How you living? I'm feeling good. I'm living good. DBD says hi to everybody. We just want to get out of here. Ann says hi, DBD. Pat says thanks everyone for hitting the like button. If you haven't done so, please do to help this wonderful channel. You's amazing. DBT says hi, Aunt. Divine says Seattle. Y'all know I can't read. DBT's laughing. Reverend says, like up the live, guys. I appreciate it. Ann said, she has, where'd it go? She has flaws, but just like us, needs some more seasoning. Let God work on her. Oh, that's beautiful. Red said, cough up a yawn. Taking notes. You know what? It is kind of dusty in here. I ain't even gonna hold you. DBD. BDB. Did I call you DBD? It's because it's Big Daddy Beard. What is a GP for? Game person? Let's see. Look, my watch is telling me to get up. Dee Dee said, "Really, my wife left me for another man. That man left her. She got cancer, and I went back to her. Nothing romantic, and took care of her until she died, and then left me with 3 small children." Wow. God bless you, Dee Dee. God bless you. And said, I'm crying. DBD like wrestling. I'm sorry, BDB. I'm so sorry. You know I know your name. Kelly, have you rated yet? Red's room. No, I haven't rated yet because no one stays around to rate. But I will. I will. Hey, cool. Welcome in. He said, dang, you look magical, magically amazing, delicious. Thank you, cool. Did you subscribe to the channel and like the live? I appreciate you. Would love to have you around. BDB says everyone messes up my name. It's hilarious. Well, why you have so many initials? You're an acronym person. The divine Empress says she needs media training, etiquette classes, and facial balancing. How do you get facial balancing, Empress? Big Daddy Beard Gaming promotions. That's a lot. That's a lot. Do you like people to call you like Big Daddy? Do you like people to call you Big Daddy? Ann said, Red Room, everyone keeps asking you, talking about the raids. Red Room, everyone keeps asking you, talking about the raid. I'm not there yet. I should start calling you Life with Harsha. I think that's why I call you Wellness. I'll be messing up your name. Wellness says hi, BDB, not DBD, but BDB. DD said, Divine Empress, you can be friends with a person even if they break up. To forgive someone, you can't. Right. Tashara. BDB says hi. And says, call CBD, just play with the homie. Oh, we should call you CBD. That's funny. Cool suggested. I appreciate you, Cool. Thank you so much. I'm really trying to grow my channel, and I'm gonna be coming out with all kind of. You should come to like when I do my lives. It'd be fun. Now that you a part of my channel, when we have the lives be lit, especially the night lives. Night lives be lit. They call me acronym king. Yes, you definitely are an acronym king. Call me what you want, just don't call me broke. You so funny, BDB. And said BDB facts, big homie. Divine says D. He wants to be friends to work way back in. If he was capable of being friends, I would not have dumped him. Forgiveness doesn't mean access. Ooh! You know what? We're about to leave. But I'm a pin it anyway. I'm about to pin it because I love that. And that is like what I want people to know. Let me just say it again. Didi, he wants to be friends to work his way back in. If he was capable of being a friend, I would not have to dump him. Forgiveness doesn't mean access. Facts. And that's what I always tell people. People don't always have to have access to you to forgive them, right? We forgive people to forgive, to get it off our heart, right? Because we don't want to keep hate in our heart. So to forgive somebody is for us, is really not for them. DVD says, I shortened up my YouTube channel name to make it easier for people to search for it, because for one, of my mentors told me that that was way too long. Well, why don't you call yourself Big Daddy? Let's just call yourself Big Daddy. Didi says, I guess if that was the case, you have a point. Facts. That's why I pinned it. And said, this was a wonderful chat. I hate that I've been missing from YouTube lately. Much love. Oh my goodness, Ann. You are very much missed. You can come. We be having, let me tell you something. With this channel, I really try to do stuff to make your brain work. You know what I'm saying? Because you got people like Sea Life who try to get your muscles strong, but I'm here to get your brain strong. That is a vibe, right? Because you could be hecka muscular and stupid. Not saying that she's stupid, but I'm just saying, like, you can, everybody's doing something. Coach, she does that. Lala, she gets your health going with your body. And actually, I need to do something with Lala and Coach Me, because on my other channel, kind of thing. And then, yeah, Tim said, right. Hey, Mick, how are you? Some people take advantage of apologies. They plan to apologize even before they do the dirt. Who does that? You know what? But that's kind of like low key deep, because it's like sometimes people, I guess, like narcissism and manipulators, they do that kind of stuff. They make you feel like you're safe, and then they just be like, I gotcha. Uh, and said, I'm coming back. You always been a vibe. I remember when you had the cowgirl hat in the vest. I had a good time. Oh, you always have a good time here. Yeah, I have to get back to work. Otherwise, I'll be trying to be on here full time kind of thing. But yes. Okay, Mick, before you go, we was just saying, because I was about to leave, but does Clarissa Shield, do you think she is a meanie or misunderstood? Because she just been in the news about like slapping somebody, but the person put their finger in her face and she slapped it out her face, and now she's banned. Wagwa vegan, wagwa. Wagwa. I told that to a Jamaican person and they was like, what are you talking about? So I was like, whoa. But see, now I'm going to have to, let me screenshot this. Okay, so I can show her that I'm not crazy. Um, Okay, now go away. Okay. Pat says, yes, this channel has so many loving people that aren't nasty, argumentative against each other, and that's love. Yes! Oh my God, this channel is all about love. I have like the best people that, they just wanna have some really good intellectual conversation, and that's hard everywhere. Mick says, hope everybody is well with you in the chat. Yes, Mick. Everything is going good. Thank you so much for asking. You know what? You guys have blue jackets. Go to people channels and subscribe to their channels, because everybody over here is a vibe. And said, have a great day. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you, and I appreciate you. Levy said that's because you're not Jamaican. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to show her how to tell it to me. The Divine says she is absolutely classless woman of social class. She don't get violent. They call the police. Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is you can't put your hands on anyone. Mix it. I think she has that confident boxer mentality, just like Ali Tyson and so on. So they was just talking about how she's doing all this stuff just to get publicity kind of thing. Divine said when they go low, I watch them roll in the gutter. Oh my goodness, I never heard that before. That's funny. And said, I remember when it was only a couple of us growing, and I'm proud of you. Oh, thank you. I posted a short today. Oh, you don't? What? Okay, I'll have to go to your channel and watch your short. Are you going live? Um, Levi just got 50 subscribers, guys. And he's going to start going live. And I cannot wait to be a part of that. Yes, because the more you go, the more comfortable you get. Really, you really, really do. People be like, oh, you make it look so easy. It's like it is easy. And it's fun. So I'm going to go, and I just want to thank everybody that came in. I want to thank the new people that came in, like Mick. I appreciate you. And who else came in? Oh, BDB, he came in at the last moment. So thank you so much. And if no one's told you today that they love you, I love you. Mwah! Bye, everybody, and you guys have a great day. I have to walk. Still, I haven't registered yet. Oh, okay. Make sure you register. Bye.